Okay, let's take a look at Ion Peguis. This is the main page. You can see that we have daily news happening. Whatever alerts are available from Google are found here. You can click on the actual Peguis site or Peguis icon there, and it'll give you all of the news, daily events, whatever's taking place in the news. Going back to Ion Peguis, you can see we also have our weather. You can also type in your own location if you're not right in Fisher Branch area, Peguis area. We have our notes. Events take place on the right sidebar. You'll find your members here, and notes in the middle as mentioned. All of the stuff that takes place and that's posted over at the Peguis-First-Nation.ca website will also be found here, but it's all found in one place. It's quite user-friendly. You can see that the latest activity, anyone who's interested can update their statuses right from the left sidebar. As I mentioned, on the right side bar, you have different activities taking place and events throughout the communities. Members are also able to post their own events. If you're having a merchandise bingo, if you're having a yard sale or a barbecue or a fundraiser, you can go to your own page and then post your own event and invite all of the members from the group, from the website here, and you can also share it with people on Facebook and invite them also that way. Frequently called numbers are something that everybody wants. The Peguis Emergency Center, of course, these two numbers are mostly requested for. Peguis Radio, you can click on the link and it'll take you and you can start listening live to them. They keep themselves updated with public service announcements as well as country rock music. Several giveaways take place Tuesdays and Thursday nights. They have a show going. On the right sidebar, once again, notice that there's a groups page. People can create their own type of groups and invite people to join. Once you create a group, you have the ability to start your own forums within that group. You also have the ability to start just a general forum discussion where everybody will see it, but the forums that are listed underneath the groups are more specific to what it is that the group is discussing. As I mentioned, you know, all of the numbers that people want to see. People would like something that's, you know, right at their fingertips, let your fingers do the walking, or should I say scrolling if you're using a mouse. Favorite videos, folks can upload as many videos and photos as they want to. Once again, on the left sidebar, you have all of the blog posts, and they're all based on most popular. The most popular blog post will show up at the top regardless of who's submitting it, and then it follows that, you know, the remainder of them are the next most popular. If you want to go directly to Facebook Hot Topics, or if you want to go to the community group on Facebook, a lot of activities taking place there too. Folks chat, looking for each other also. It's one of the reasons that this site was created, was because folks were looking for family members. One way that we can all unite is by coming to a common place where we can all share our information and create that ancestral roots that we're looking for. Give everybody a sense of belonging, you know. Okay, so once you are on the main page, you'll notice that there's several links that you can go to. If you're at the main page, although it's not completed yet, you can click on a board and it will come up and show you all of the names and the phone numbers, as well as hopefully at one point it will be all of the names of the members of each of the boards too. At the present time, as of June 2011, there are over 20 boards, and we're still waiting on a listing for that. Now what this did, when I clicked on the boards, it took me to a different tab, so I can just either let that tab close and I go right back to my main one. You'll also notice that at some point businesses as well as committees will also be listed. Once you become a member, you can have your own My Page, and you can do whatever you want with that. Essentially, it's all yours based on your creativity and your imagination. All you need to do is go to the Customize Your Page, and then it will come up and give you as many options as you want to create how you would like it to look. We have members as well as student clubs, churches, and culture. You'll notice that there are several little backgrounders here where folks can take a look and start reviewing our history and the way that things were revived in the early 70s. There's also some quick video clips as well as some older pictures, but this is something that we hope that one day, people will start contributing to and adding their own memories and memoirs of that, and build ourselves a database of not only cultural activities, but all of the activities that take place throughout our community and throughout the whole membership's communities. Photos are something that are very popular. A lot of folks are able to make your own albums, add your own photos, and share them with other people also, Obviously, the Peguis floods are quite popular. As I mentioned, videos, you're able to add and upload as many videos as you want to. All members are free to submit their own ones, or else click on them and link them from YouTube or some of the other popular ones. As I mentioned earlier, the forum is something that folks, you can add your own conversations, start your own discussion by clicking on Add in the upper right hand corner. You can also go to All Discussions. You can look at your own discussions if you have set them, and you can also look at discussions based on categories as opposed to just the general discussion. If you are interested, you can post in the specific category, supposing that you have comments that you want to make, or you want us to put forward some suggestions and ideas that are related to housing. Well, you start your comments here and click on the housing, start a discussion, and then start making your own opinions and posts. When a person replies to that, they'll be automatically linked underneath that, so that you'll always know who is replying to you and who is replying to other individuals' comments. Events are also something that, as I mentioned, everyone is able to do this. All you need to do, once again, is go to the upper right hand corner and click on Add. If you have a merchandise bingo or a fundraiser or something that you want to bring to the attention of family members or the community, you're able to add your own events, as well as invite people, not only from this Ion Peguis social network, but also Facebook. Notice that we have several activities taking place. If you're interested, or you need to remember what type of event or what meeting was held at a certain or particular time, you'll notice that on the side there's calendars for the current month as well as for the upcoming month, and you can keep going back and look at what was taking place the previous months. It goes right back to the start of Ion Peguis, which is December 2008, and you can click on these events and remind yourself of what was taking place. Now, here is an example of something like that. If you also want to look at what popular event types were taking place, once you tag your event with different names or different keywords, that will take you to all of the events that have that keyword in it. Notice that all of a sudden we ended up with 2 current community events that are taking place this month. A person has the ability, every member has the ability to create their own group. You can create a family group, you can create a cooking group, you can create a hunting group, you can create a mud bogging group. It's all up to your imagination. And once you do create a group, you can invite others, once again, not only within the social network, but also within Facebook social network. At the present time, there are 4 groups. You can feature your own group, as this one is these 2 featured groups. Our most popular is the Ancestral Roots group right now, and we'll just take a click on that and see what that one looks like. As I mentioned earlier, once you start a group, not only do you have the ability to let others know what the group is all about, but you can create your own backgrounder of the information. You can also start your own discussion forum right within that group, and all of the discussions will stay within that group so that you don't have to go looking for what did somebody say earlier and not know where that was placed. One of the ones that we're hoping is that we'll start filling out all of the discussion forum group with the different last names of the family members. A lot of folks are really looking for the connection to Peguis. Lots of folks have left in the last few years, and many people also want to come home and maybe have some kind of a family reunion. If a person wants to, they have the freedom to create their own blog. You can use that for whatever your topics are, whatever your purposes are, and you can personalize it to how you want it to look. Notice here that up on the right sidebar, the inner sidebar, you have the ability to take a look at what the latest, based on when they were posted, as well as the most popular blog posts, the most clicks or the most views of what people are looking at. You can also tag your blog topics, and then you can go to all of them, which comes from all of the authors and contributors of the blogs. Feel free and enjoy yourself while you're making your blogs, and remember that the more interesting it is, the more people are going to read it. The monthly archives are also located at the same spot. They go down throughout the years themselves, and you can see when the most activity was taking place in terms of blog postings. A person has the ability, if there's more than one or if there's several, supposing that you're at the present time working in a group and you're adding some stuff with the Peguis Comprehensive Community Planning. You have some suggestions, let's say. And what you want to do is, there's other people that are online and that happen to be within that group. What you can do is you can go to the lower bar at the bottom, and you can click on it, and then you can add people to chat. Same thing as what Facebook has available, although this one here is more specific. You can use the pop-out box as well as you can use the inline box. Unfortunately, nobody is online right now, so I wouldn't be able to show you that, but it's a fun feature too. If a person is interested and has a quick note that they want to share with everybody, the notes section will show up on the main board. So if you post something and you'd like someone to know about certain things, that's the thing to do. All you need to do is, once again, add from the upper right hand corner, and then it will ask you what you want to call the note. Once you give that note a title, a new page will open up below, and you can start typing in whatever it is that you want. And once you hit save, it goes right to the main board so that everybody can see that you've got something to share. The leaderboards are the most popular content that's on the social network right now. You can put any type of, take a look at and see what it is, but based on rank. Very interesting. You have top content and the top 5 content that people are looking at. Top members are the ones who are most frequently using the site. Top photos, every time somebody's got photos to add, and the ones that are most popularly viewed, this shows up here too, as well as the top videos. Top blog posts are all here, and once again, a person can just take a quick look at that and decide that they want to go straight to that instead of sorting through everything. And we go back to the main board. As I mentioned, once a person is on the main board and you've already put a note in, that note will show up right here, right below, and it catches everybody's attention. So if you've got a short notice type of activity going on, or you're looking for somebody, or you want to pass a message across during a summer vacation, just feel free to post a note, and at some point somebody will get a hold and take a look at it and hopefully get your message.